two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. A screen pass complete to the running back. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the hit changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Miller. Not much after that catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Ball scooped up on the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Inside is now for the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaking free in midfield. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Oh, the spin move. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run at the middle.
But how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to run it. 1st down, looking for more now. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Completion makes it second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. He's looking deep here. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The RPO caught to the right. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd down now after the sack. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. He cooked up at some over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off. He gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. Great cut there. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. Even though they're down in this game, clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back down the field. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The play call here on second down for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and it's dropped by a... A very reliable receiver who's going to bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The ball will bounce and go out of bounds at the 45. The offense starts in plus territory. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A second down after that completion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. wideout goes in motion. In the red area, it's Rodgers. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's running out of time here. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Catch made on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looking to chuck it again. launching one to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. They call the counter play here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Working clock with the ground game. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Penn State 42, Ohio State 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pressure is coming. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, this defense has played well for the letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I look to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass rush closing in. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll test the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Nice grab. It's Miller. Finding some room at the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now the try for 2. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a 2-point try. And how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch you.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Chewing clock with the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Let's go!
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks. Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets into the 29 before being brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.